interviewing Sophomore. You guys introduce yourselves and tell us what you play.
Yeah, I'm Josh. I'm a lead singer and play with the guitar.
Hey, I'm Ollie. I do a bit of singing as well, and I play lead guitar in Sophomore.
So you guys like folk rock meets pop punk type music. So what's the reason you guys decided on that direction?
Well, it's kind of the way we started is I used to do a solo thing. I learned how to play guitar off like John Barber and stuff, so that's my folky side. And then I guess the punk is more vocal wise. That's what I listen to. Yeah, and then found Ollie, we went to walk together, and he did like all the metal-y stuff, and I kind of brought like the more rock out of the band. And then I guess just when you put all these people together,
with such different influences, it's not like we set out to predict, oh, we're going to write this kind of music.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, we all like this sounds good, and it's not really like, oh, we have to write like this. There's not really any rules when we write stuff. It's like, oh man, I've got this sick tapping riff, or like, we should put a breakbeat behind that. It's just, yeah.
I think you've always got a direction of what crowd you want to be a part of. Like, we go to amps a lot, and like this kind of crew at HQ, they're kind of like that genre. So we had like a
mission statement.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, we'll do whatever we want inside of it. It just happens to be from our chance of our influences and us getting together. That's how it's done.
So you guys have been playing music for a while. Are you guys self-taught or?
I am. I'm self-taught.
The complete opposite. You go first.
Yeah, that's it. Picked up guitar in probably year 8 or 9. I found out that you had to tune a guitar probably 8 months after. And then just found songbooks like John Barber, Parallel, Dashboard, learned how to play off that. And then I've just did like little solo stuff, just like kind of
taught yourself along the way.
Yeah, exactly. Finding your own style that way, rather than like being a student of rock. Just kind of
a disciple.
Yeah.
No, I'm the complete opposite. I started on piano when I was about 7 years old, and I was getting lessons right from the get-go, like in music theory, why this works musically, why this doesn't work musically, stuff like that. And from there, I did a bit of singing as well. Picked up the guitar eventually, and I actually studied piano at a university level as well. So I'm quite technically trained, really. But yeah, I think that's really cool having two different sort of schools of thought, though. Because, you know, obviously you've got, like I said, he kind of taught himself, and then I've got like a formal training background, so we can sort of like combine and sort of mix and match and stuff like that. So
I'll bring stones from table and be like, so Ollie.
I'll be like, there's another, like, you can't do that. That doesn't work.
Yeah, it's kind of I'm the dream. And
I shoot you down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
So your name's Sophomore. Is there like
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We had a bunch of other names that sucked, so Sophomore sounded good.
Yeah. I think the way it kind of came about was for me anyway. I think Ollie was in another band beforehand as well. It was like our second go at things. So sophomore means wise fool. So it's kind of like your second go around. You think you know everything, but you also don't know anything at all. So that's kind of like the meaning behind it. It also sounds like punk. So.
Kind of varsity thing.
Yeah, but we went through a lot of band names trying to. It might resonate with one or two of us and then not the other person, so we kind of had to.
Something we all agreed on.
Yeah, which is the hardest thing. And then you go work out. You might come up with a really good name like that, man, and someone else says it.
Yeah, you think you got, everyone's like, yeah, that's awesome. You Google it, and it's like there's 10 bands with that name already.
when you're what was the creative process?
Park Bench, like I used to play when I did my solo thing, and that was one of the first songs I think I came to Olivet. And we broke the past together. Quicksand, the second song that I think we made together.
Yeah, that would explain more like rock
Yeah.
aspect to it.
That was like, we wrote those songs when it was just Ollie and I. And then Brendan, Brendan and Chris, they came afterwards.
So it was
So
like,
they came in and thing. But that was all before, when Brendan and Chris came along, that was like kind of just as we were starting a full band sort of thing. That's why I came used to it.
yeah.
But it was just kind of like we needed something to get out.
Yeah, you know, they sounded good acoustically and stuff, so... Yeah, we had a friend that was like, yeah, I want to produce a little EP for you, so we got together in the studio and just jammed it up, and it sounded good.
So, can you guys remember the first time you first played together?
The Rose.
Yeah.
And it was awesome.
Yeah, that was decent.
It went really, really well.
We got a bunch of friends from uni,
Friends, yeah.
and then it turned out, I think it was an open mic.
Yeah, it was
Specs
open
and
mic.
Children.
Yeah.
And it was one of the busiest nights we played together. It was,
That was when we knew.
yeah. I think I hugged you afterwards, so
Yeah.
we got something. Yeah, and I think that was February last year.
Yeah.
End of February last year. And then we had our first show with like full band, we just
Every year again.
over the year, like 1st of August or something like that. So we're still relatively good together.
Yeah.
But in that time, you played quite a few games. Do you guys have a favorite?
Amplify about 100% of the time. Like, the vibe's really, really cool. The people there are awesome. You get a good rider.
Rosemount was fun.
Rosemount's really, really cool. Yeah, we did the Raw showcase. That's every couple of months or so. Yeah, it's just sort of like a bunch of like-minded like art people. There's visual art, there's musicians of heaps of different genres, there's, what else is there? Designers, fashion designers and stuff like that. So that was just a really, really cool, again, the vibe was there. So, yeah, we played really well and everyone dug it.
You can see the videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
So, what do you guys hope people take away from like
Just dig it.
energy.
Yeah, we like to, when we go on stage, it's like our playtime. Like we do all the work beforehand, and then when we go on stage, it's like, here's our new song, and we're excited to get it out.
Yeah.
And it's not like, I don't know, the way I think about it as well, when I see you playing your classical stuff, it's like, he works so hard and it's so stressful to watch because you don't want him to stuff up. when we play, we make so many mistakes.
And that's okay.
But yeah, it's a party thing. Like it's almost like, I don't know, the music's there anyway, and we just jam into it.
Yeah, and I think the thing about the live performance is that you spend all the time practicing so that you can get it to the point where you're comfortable to improvise and stuff like that. But you don't have to play exactly on the record. But if you want to watch a band and they play it exactly the same as on the record, you just sit at home and listen to it and save money on the ticket. So I always try and just put the energy. Like, I don't care if we make a couple of mistakes. I'd rather, rock out and have a good time on stage and everyone think, fuck yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. We're not a click track band.
Yeah.
I try and stay away for now anyway.
Yeah, and that's cool because in all my other bands, that's all, really, really precise, click track stuff, which is cool. I really like, when everyone's perfectly in time, it's sick, but there's just something awesome about that sort of like raw live feel to it. Like the tempo can change like that.
Sure. So, you guys got a few shows coming up soon, like performances.
Yeah. Next, on Wednesday,
It's coming. Oh, yeah.
we're playing with North
Last week's Hero.
No Shortcut Home and St. George. That's at 459. And then
Boston.
yes, 19th.
Yeah.
19th we're at Space Jam. The Mondays at Monroe. I'm doing a solo acoustic thing here at HQ for Empire's closing show. That's 27th of August, about lunchtime. That's with Rate of Fire, Those Who Dream, few other people in there as well. What else do we have? I think the next stuff's all in October planned so far. Just like,
Yeah, at the moment we're just planning on recording and stuff like that because we've had fun gigging and stuff like that, but we want to focus on getting the next release out there so we can people come to our shows like knowing a couple of lines or something like that and having a preconceived notion of what to expect.
Yeah, we're definitely ready.
Yeah, because it's a lot different than what our acoustic EP suggests. Like that is one side of us, but on the other side there's this, like I said, it's just the rock and roll like kind of go nuts.
You guys do have different sides of the music, but if you
So,
Yeah, funk gospel. Like organs and like a whole gospel choir behind you.
Ollie's been learning jazzy chords lately.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn jazz.
I think if we did like a jazz, rock, soul, funk thing.
We did play at a jazz club once actually.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I don't think they knew that we were a punk band, so like everyone left as soon as we started playing. That was at the Ellington.
I think that was our second gig. We had all these friends.
Oh, we didn't care. It was funny.
So everything went wrong.
Yeah, everything that could go wrong went wrong. But we still had fun. Jazz or something. Because I'm already playing like a couple of metal bands. I'm playing a black metal band, a metalcore band, this band. So
yeah, or I could always just like double the speed or anything.
yeah,
Like,
that's true. Yeah.
And finally, what's next?
recording in October. I don't know. I think like we're definitely ready to record. October's so far planned. I think from there, that's going to decide our future. I've decided who, or if you want to produce with somebody, where we want to go with this. It's really the deciding point once we.
Yeah, because everything's so tangible, like everything, it can go completely one way or another way. So at the moment, like I said, we're just focusing on recording our EP, getting it out there, showing what everyone what we can do. And yeah, we got a really, really cool bunch of people in Perth as well, like heaps of bands. Sure.
You're definitely getting positive feedback.
That's cool.
You can check out Sophomores EP, which is on Bandcamp, and check it out at one of their shows. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.